Coming out, I'm going to let my remarks. I think you have the details of an old tunnel. Obviously, deterioration occurred, which brings us to the question of why was that allowed to happen. I think that's a question that needs to be answered. But the good news is no one was hurt. There was not a radiological event. It's been filled in. We're going to go do a study now and find out why did this happen and how do we keep it from happening. But in the greater issue that you bring up, and that is how do we deal with this legacy waste, I think it's really important that we no longer can continue to kick the can down the road. Now, I'm a realist, and I realize that we're not going to go clean it up overnight. But we're going to make progress. And we're going to send a clear message to Americans that we intend to deal with both the low-level and the high-level waste in a thoughtful, safe, and appropriate way that Americans can know that they're not going to, not only they, but future generations of their families are not going to live in fear of a country that has got waste scattered around in places it doesn't need to be. I think one of the most challenging things that DOE is dealing with is the Iran nuclear deal, and making sure that they live up to their part of the deal. Whether I think it was a good deal or not, that's frankly beside the point now. My job as the Secretary is going to be to make sure they're living up to the deal that America agreed to. So. And as I said to the men and women that are out there today, they're really blessed to get to work in one of the most interesting sites in the world, and what they do makes a real difference in people's lives. They're out there, so, but again, let me just reiterate how